So, hi everyone, we have Rahit Saha here with us, and today he is going to share his interview experience for TCS Digital. So, he's placed in TCS Digital. Okay, so just tell me the name of your college, Rahit?
um, Heritage Institute of Technology, Kolkata.
Okay, Kolkata. So, you belong to Kolkata. You
Yeah.
belong. Okay, so Rahit, we are gonna have a small interview session where you are gonna tell us the details, whatever you remember. Okay, so how many rounds were there in your TCS Digital exam?
In the exam, there was actually two rounds. Exam took place in 2 days. The first round was verbal and aptitude session, and the second day it was just a coding exam
Okay,
of 1 hour.
so what was the role offered to you for TCS Digital?
Uh, I was offered the system engineer.
Okay.
Uh, yes,
And what was the package?
it was 7 LPA.
7 LP, nice. Okay. So you got you got this placement through direct TCS Digital or like some TCS NQT process.
No, I got it via TCS Digital Hiring.
Okay, so off campus hiring of TCS Digital, right?
No, no, no. It was on campus for our college.
Okay, so it was on campus. So you must be like your placement cell must have informed you about this TCS Digital hiring.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, so what was the round one?
The round one was the verbal and the apti round. In this round, 10 or 12 or 15, I don't remember. 10, that much English questions were there for verbal round. And then after that, 20 aptitude questions were there, 20 to 25. And the time was allotted in total, I remember, 1 hour. For English, it
Okay.
was kind of 20 minutes, and the rest was for quantitative.
Quantitative aptitude. So no question from logical reasoning was there, I can
No,
say.
no coding MCQs were there.
And what about logical section?
No, also no logical reasoning was there.
Okay. Okay, okay. So like so many students were confused that we are having logical section in your TCS digital exam.
Actually, TCS conduct many exams. One of that is TCS NQT. In the TCS NQT,
We
they may
have
have
the
taken
sections.
the logical exams and also the coding MCQs. But in digital hiring, they don't,
Yeah,
as I recall.
okay, okay,
At
okay.
least in my time, it was not.
Okay, okay. So we can say that like in TCS digital right now we don't have any logical section, but in
Yeah, yeah,
future
yeah, we
it
can
may
say that.
come up.
Though
Okay.
each time TCS digital hiring is happening, they will send you something like this will be the exam pattern, and you will get a good amount of knowledge about that. But otherwise, we can say that there is no that such rounds.
Okay. Okay. So basically there were two sections in this round one.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the round two?
The round two, actually it is not the round two. You can you can give both the round. Even if you don't complete the round one, you can give the round two. The round two is the next day it was held, the coding exam. Two codes were there, given 1 hour, and you have to solve those
So
codes.
it's up to us. Like if someone wants to give the round two directly, so they can just switch to the round two. There's no need to give round one. Are you
No, no,
saying
no.
this?
Round one and round two was taken in different days, and
Okay.
different platforms also. Like round one was taken in IBA launcher, I recall, and round two was, I think, TCS Code Vita background in the website of
TCS
TCS Code Vita, I guess.
TCS Iron or Code Beta? Code
Yeah,
Beta for
TCS
coding.
Code Vita, I guess.
Okay, so they mostly conduct their tests on TCS Iron.
I don't remember actually, but it was a coding test,
Okay.
so I think it was kind of Code Vita or something.
Okay.
For TCS Iron, that maybe I don't remember because it was some days ago, like some months ago.
Okay. So what kind of questions were there in your coding round?
In the coding round, basically, there are mathematical questions, like you have to know the formula or some enhanced recursion to solve the problems. Otherwise, there is another question, like there are two problems. The other question you can expect from the variety of TCS Code Vita questions. Like in our exams, some of my friend got the question constellation that came in TCS Code Vita also.
Okay. So basically we can expect TCS Code Beta questions in your TCS digital exam.
We can't
We can
expect those
expect.
same questions,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
the difficulty level are
The
almost there.
ideology and the logic of that we can
Yeah,
expect
yeah,
in
yeah,
TCS digital
yeah, yeah,
exam.
yeah.
Okay. So according to you, like what was the difficulty level of this round or like questions?
By the time I gave TCS digital hiring, I was practicing CP a lot.
Okay.
So I think I would call it intermediate.
Intermediate.
Yeah.
So anybody who is like doing the coding practice daily and who knows the basics of your C++ and data structure can easily clear this
With the
round.
basic of C++ data structure, I don't think he will be able to complete the two codes. There may be exceptions also,
Okay.
but as I said, in one code, you don't even need to know about any data structure.
Okay.
You just need to know either recursion or permutation combination probability, because
Okay,
the problem will be mathematical.
Okay,
Like
okay.
you have to know the formula, like what can be the formula of this thing.
So
And in
we
the
can
other
expect.
code, you maybe needed to know hash maps or queues or stacks, but the
Okay.
applications, not how to make them.
Okay, so applications you have to apply in the questions. So one should be good in mathematical formulas and everything also. Like they should know the
Yeah, yeah.
formulas.
Like
For
TCS
that.
Digital actually aims for that thing. Okay, your mathematical background must be strong. Even in the aptitude round, you may get a less time for solving many questions.
Okay. So what was the timing of this round, Rahit?
Which round? Coding.
Yeah, coding round.
It was total 1 hour. In
Okay.
our exam, there was a rule that each and every code must be compiled exactly 5 times. Like you can't compile a code more than 5 times. You have to complete the
Okay.
compilation of code in the 5 times, and after that you can proceed.
Okay. Okay. So this was all for your coding round. Basically,
Yeah.
these were the points that a student need to like focus on and need to remember before going for TCS digital. Okay. So after this, you went for your interview round after some days or the same day?
No, no, no. The exams were taking 3rd and 4th October, and my interview was on 12th October. I recall.
Okay, 12th October. Okay, so what kind of questions were there in your interview and what was the platform?
The platform was, I guess, Microsoft Teams.
Okay.
And the exam, actually, TCS does what? TCS conducts the 3 interviews, like the technical round, the managerial round, and the HR round,
HR round.
in all together.
Okay, all together.
Yes, it is done all together. Like someone accepts my call, like I enter in the call, someone allows me to enter, and then the person is HR. So he or she is like saying, "Ke, introduce yourself properly." So I am introducing myself properly, and then after that, after my a brief introduction or something, she, like, it was a she, so she said the TR, like the technical recruiter, to ask me questions. Then the technical recruiter asked me coding questions and MySQL questions. The coding questions was very easy, like you have to write prime numbers. But yeah, I asked, okay, which process should I do, the optimized way, the way I want. He said, whatever you want. So I did some optimized linked list method, and then after that, he asked me about SQL, that was using level. Like in MySQL we use level. That type of SQL was given, like the second or the third most maximum value you have to print out. And after that, he asked me about what I know about blockchain, and what I like, it was mentioned in my CV, and what I know about big data, if I know about AWS or something.
Okay, so
And
they also ask you about the digital technologies that are there in.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, AWS,
It is a must.
cybersecurity.
It is a must. I
Yeah.
guess it is a must.
Yeah.
And then he asked me about if I know about big data and things. And also, if I recall, he asked me about cybersecurity also, because it was in my CV. So
Yeah, even I know like in TCS Ninja they also they still ask like
yeah,
about your technologies like the big
yeah.
data,
There is a
AWS,
tip. There is a tip.
cybersecurity.
Like in TCS NQT for TCS Ninja, if you give a very good interview, you may get placed in TCS Digital based on the interview you are giving.
Yeah,
So you have
I
to
know.
be proper.
Yeah, I have taken so many interviews and students are like they always ask these questions on technologies like big data, cybersecurity, the boom of this society. Like
Yeah.
I know. Okay, so this was all your interview rounds.
It was the tier round. Then after the managerial round came, in the managerial round, he also asked me some code afterwards. At first, he asked me that, like, should I brief my questions? What my
You can.
So the managerial, in the managerial round, he asked me some questions like, these are just out of the box. Like, what if I am placed in, like, I am sent to Afghanistan for TCS,
Okay.
and I'm thinking, what should I do? I should just go, because if I am placed in the company, I have to do whatever they tells me, and there may be some security also. And then after that, I was asked, what is bubble sort in the, like, the managerial recruiter also asking coding
Yeah, in
questions.
managerial like
Yeah,
managerial interviews, so many interviewers
yeah,
can like ask you questions from your technical background.
yeah. So he asked me what is bubble sort. I told, and then he asked me the difference between bubble sort and heap sort. I told 6 to 7 points, and after that he asked me where should I like where do I see myself in 5 years, and
Basic
what is am
question.
I thinking about higher studies or MTech or things like that, or MBA. And then after that he asked me what is my favorite subject. So at first I thought he's asking about what is my favorite subject in my college. So I told, okay, data structure and computer networking. And he said, no, not that type of subjects that include mathematics or something like that, like fancy
Okay.
subjects.
Okay.
So
So
i
what you
said
answered?
I said astrophysics.
Astrophysics. So what is it?
It is actually a kind of astrology with physics, like why
Okay.
the
Nice.
space time curves and things like that. And you may ask me question that I can't answer, but I it is a fancy for me.
Okay.
So I told him astrophysics and abstract math, and then I think he did or 2 or 3 questions more, but I don't recall right now. But yeah, that was kind of the total MR. Then after that, the HR once asked me about myself. The introduction was pretty huge for me. Like
So
I took
what was the
two.
duration of this whole interview?
It was kind of 45 to 1 hour, like 45 minutes to 1 hour.
Okay. All three interviews.
Yeah, in total.
Okay. So what HR questions were there? What kind of?
There was nothing most like HR questions. Like at first, the HR told me to introduce me in brief. I gave a brief introduction of 3 or 4 minutes or 5 minutes, I guess, or more than that. And after that, the HR just like after my interview finished, my HR smiled and said, "Smell like she didn't say anything about the interview. She just said that if I have any problem in relocation, and
So she
uh,
didn't ask you any kind of question in your
so
HR
after
interview.
that she didn't.
Okay.
And after
So
that
she was
she
kind of
told me,
impressed with your like about yourself thing.
yeah, yeah,
Whatever you answered in your tell me about yourself thing. So she was kind of impressed and she was kind of satisfied with your answers. That's why she didn't ask
oh,
you any question, I can say.
maybe, but like what happens when someone tells me, like someone tells you to tell me about yourself, you start with my name and my college. But I at first I asked them, did you gone through my CV? Like, did you go through my CV or not? Like it was my first introductory words out of my mouth, and maybe it clicked. Like I was pretty frank with them. Like I was pretty straightforward. Yeah, have you
Okay.
gone through my CV? Then I will not introduce myself like I am Rohit Shah and I am from this college. Otherwise, I have to do that.
Okay.
So that's all.
Okay. So this was
And
all.
after that, she asked me to take pictures, like my Aadhaar card and my PAN card. These was take pictures taken and just a
Okay.
screenshot taken, I guess. And after that, she told me, yeah, if you have any question, you can ask, things like that.
Okay. Okay. So after that you must have received your offer letter.
After that, eventually, I got like I enlist like a list came from our college, and my name was there. That was a good time. And after
Yeah.
like 1 or 2 months, I guess the offer letter was available
Okay.
in
Okay.
the next portal.
But you got about like you got the results from your campus.
Yeah, from the
Okay.
campus. Like I think the TCS told the campus that these persons are selected in Ninja, these persons are selected in digital. So the those list
So
were
according to you,
came.
what was the ratio of student placed in TCS Digital from your campus or like college?
From I recall, if there was in total only by digital hiring, not NQT and other stuff. In digital hiring, I remember there was 150 people, I think, who
Okay, that
tried
was
to give the exam, because not everyone was available, like able to give the exam. People in our college, people with more than
due
7
to
point, I guess,
eligibility
was
criteria.
able to give the
Okay,
exam.
due to eligibility
And
criteria and everything.
7 point or 7.5, something like that. I had
Okay,
8, so I got that. And after that, I guess, after that, the people that they were placed in digital, the number was 36, 34, 36 kind of. And that person that got ninja offers from that was 40 or 50, or
okay,
40 or 30, like that. And
okay,
there were some people, like 4 to 5 people, who got ninja offer from Code Vita and upgraded that to digital.
okay, okay, okay. So they got placed like from TCS Code Vita and TCS NQT. Some people were there like
Yeah, yeah,
this
yeah.
also.
No, like
Okay,
NQT in our college, NQT happened after our digital hiring, so
okay,
that was not the case. Yeah,
okay. So this was all in all a very good interview. Like interviewers were very impressed with your answers, I can say, and even I am impressed
I
whatever
guess.
you said. Okay, so congratulations, Rahit, once again for getting placed in TCS Digital,
Thanks.
and I hope Prepinsta must have helped you in your preparation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it helped me.
yeah,
It really helped me. Like each and everything I am searching, the first thing is coming as prep insta. Like if I am searching for TCS digital exams or TCS digital questions, prep insta comes at the first. Like I am not making these things up, but yeah, it helped. Like the YouTube videos also were there.
yeah.
It helped.
Okay,
Obviously, it helped.
so thank you so much, Rahit, from the whole team of Prepinsta. Goodbye and good luck.
Welcome.